go. This is the bike, said and done. Actually, no big deal. Nothing really bad happened. The worst thing that happened was now I got a dent in my tank, but oh well. If you race or track ride, you know that's part of the deal. All my plastic was gone anyway because we are going to racing plastic this year with a bottom pan that will hold enough oil if your engine blows on the track. So, no big deal, and my front support broke, but no big deal because I just got one from Sport Bike Track Time, or Sport Bike Track Gear, I'm sorry, from Vortex. Go check out Sport Bike Track Gear, they got everything you need. So, got that bad boy, and that will replace my stock one and also keep, so I don't have headlights anymore, and it will mount my front clusters because you can see my cluster actually mounts to the headlights, and I'll have no lights on this in a second. So we're taking all that crap off, but everything's good. Frame's good, subframe's good. All this plastic stuff kind of takes the impact, you know, it breaks and takes all the impact and dissipates the impact from your frame and whatnot. So everything is great. Okay, here we are. This is after the crash. This is the bike totally fixed back up about a month later. I'm still on my second cast here. Next week I get this one cut off. Hopefully I can get back to riding dirt bikes. We got a little bit of snow here, but still. The only thing that really broke on this bike was my front mount here, and I went with the Vortex race mount. As you can see, we have no headlights. This is a complete race bike now. Still waiting on my ASV lever, and this is why I love ASV stuff. This is just a cheap Chinese one, and if you're one of the people that do go for these cheap Chinese levers like I did, I'm guilty also. These are terrible. Get them off your bike. They do not machine these all the same, and trust me, if you go to a good lever, the feel you will get back is amazing. All the problems that you're having right now, and you might even not know you're having them, but your brakes, I mean, your brakes feel 10 times better, everything, if you go with a quality lever. And you can go to Sport Bike Track Time or Rocky Mountain and get those at a decent price. I went with F3 and the F5 ASP stuff, and they're lifetime warranty, so it is being replaced right now as we speak. They'll fix it and send it back to me from the crash. That's why I love that company. I started originally with them on my dirt bike, and I've always used them. So just this got pushed into my tank actually during the rollover, and just put it back to the correct position. These are Woodcraft 1-inch riser risers, the 50 millimeter for the Suzuki. I did lose all of my body work in the crash, so I got the stuff off eBay from Peru. I did not go with body armor or anything, and so far I like it. We'll see in a crash if it lasts or just implodes. Say hi to Hondo. But yeah, I painted all myself. This is my first one, so don't be too critical. I still have to get my numbers on there and a few more stickers, but all this stuff was fine. My rear sets and etc. The only thing that really I lost was I got a dent in the tank. This got bent back. I lost that front support, and this section exploded too. But yeah, everything's back together. This is all new. Everything else went back together fairly well. It wasn't that big of a deal. This side's all done. I went with these instead of Dazoo fasteners. I've never really had good luck with those. They always seem to be kind of a pain in the butt, and so I went with these bolts. I've got millions of them. I bought a couple sets. They're stainless. They work real well, and I've got power tools, so I can get this bike apart really quick. Yeah, so got my Motion Pro Rev series. I really like this, and then now with the bike you just hit one button and then start right here. So yeah, she is pretty slick, full race mode. The only thing I need to do is get sliders, and I would recommend people also do not get the ones that stick out a long ways. You want sliders, not long ones. So it slides across the ground. You can see in my video mine flips, and it kind of, well, I high-sided, but it's still, it caught. You can see where it caught one of them, and it flipped it. So what I'm going to do is get the Woodcraft slider right here. It's like a case saver where it's a slider, and then get their low profile sliders. And I got same thing with the foot pegs. Actually, I got different foot pegs if I shear those off. Replacements, with the track. Same thing with these, so if I crash at the track, hopefully I can get it back together if I don't break my wrist next time. But yeah, I still have to decide what tires I'm going to run next year. I'm going to use these ones up, but I'm thinking about just going to Michelin. I talked to the Pirelli guys, and it was like $4 something for a set of Pirelli slicks. These ones work pretty good. They're the Bridgestones, I think the RS10s. But yeah, they work pretty good even with, they actually work better with heaters. I wasn't getting them up to temp and having cold tear, but with tire warmers, it really worked out well. And the tire lasted a bit longer. It's still got maybe another session on it. I'll probably change it out, to be honest with you. She's probably done, or is done. But I'm going to go to slicks, so I'm thinking about going to the Michelin slicks. If you have any comments or feedback, let me know. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, check out my smiley face. Sweet, huh?